Good evening, everybody. Hope you're all well. Welcome back again to another live show on the channel. Friday night, 8 o'clock. That means one thing only. PD's Football Live Show is back again. And boy, we will probably going to have another blast of a show tonight, as we always do on the show. So lots to discuss about on tonight's show. Of course, we'll discuss Brentford last week for those who didn't get their chance to have their say on it. Of course, Leicester City tomorrow. Other Newcastle United news, injuries. Oh boy, oh boy. Another football other news that we'll bring out in the last part of the show. And of course, Chippaz rant half an hour within the show. What you got up your sleeve for tonight, I wonder? Of course, the good old food picks when we have an hour of the show as always. And there you are. And we always say it's a banter show. If the show's not going to be for you, do not tune in. It's as simple as that. But if you enjoyed this show tonight, guys, please do give us the thumbs up. It's really important we get the likes so people know where to find us in the YouTube search results. Please hit the likes if you enjoyed tonight's show. And please, of course, if you're brand new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed and enjoy what goes on the channel week in, week out, hit that subscribe button. Free to do so. It does help make the channel grow. And, of course, hit the bell notification. It does let you know whenever your live show is taking place or a pre-recorded video has been uploaded. That notifies you what comes out on this channel week in, week out. So please do hit that bell to make sure you do not miss anything at all we bring out for you as well. If you want to give a donation to the channel, feel free. And if you want to become a member, it's 99p. Hit the join button. If you are a member, you will be put into a prize draw we do as well. Link is pinned in the chat to get yourselves on tonight's show. We'll nip into comments first. Good evening, Brian. Hope you're well. Back in the hotel before the final of Strictly. Tomorrow did the last camera blocking tea and rehearsals. 2 hours and 35 minutes. Live show 6 p.m. till 25 to 9. Yeah, you were messaging me about that, Brian, as well. I'm going to be emotional wreck behind the camera, both on air and when we go off air, especially if Chris wins. Anything is possible, even when you're completely blind, says Brian. Yeah, I know you've been messaging me about that as well. Good evening, everybody. Hope you're well, Julie. Taking people on the John Ayew fan club if anyone wants to join. Mason will be on in a moment. And Jordan Ayew. Right, Mason, I'm going to tell people this, right, if you're watching. After the show, Mason messaged me to say he was going to change his score from Vardy to Jordan Ayew. Jordan Ayew. And to be honest, I'd rather dye my eyebrows pink than join the Jordan Ayew fan club. It's as simple as that. Good evening, Neil. Hope you're well. I'm doing the PD Proudlock Ice Cream Fan Club, Mason. Good evening, Monty. Hope you're well. Good evening, Tom. Anyone else go to the NUFC Adidas Gazelles? Mine arrived this afternoon. Oh, nice one. No, I didn't actually. Bloody TD Alva run as usual. Well, I know they're still going, but I was on there before. Cracking as always. To be fair, Chippaz looked tired on TDR. Must be all the ham shanking he does, says Monty. Good. Guns in the chat. Hope you're well. Right then, let's get the two guests who are in the waiting room. There is good old Chippaz.
Hello.
Hello.
Lawrence as well. Right then, from last week, where have I put it? Ah, yes. Last week, we know, Chippaz, we got your thoughts about this, but go on, Lawrence.
Well, I didn't really get a chance to see the game, but I was just a cheerers watching the Soccer Saturday because I was going to watch games, and unfortunately that got called off. And by the way, best wishes to that lad from Parsley Celtic that collapsed during the rescheduled game. They're replaying it again this coming Tuesday. But back to our game, it looked like we did all right in the first half. But then the second half, we just don't know what Eddie was saying to the players.
Yeah, exactly. We played well in the first half, coming back to level twice, but second half is just we went absolutely to pieces.
We did, but hopefully tomorrow he'll bring Tonali back in the side. Because we've seen how well he did against Liverpool. I think Joe Willock will probably. I'd be good to bring him back into the side. Same with Gordon. I mean, yeah, fair enough. Barnes got a goal, but I still rather Gordon on the left wing. I think Murphy, I'd keep him in the side because he's done all right.
I would,
last couple of games.
He has, yep. To be honest, I would as well.
And I'm hoping, as I've mentioned, Vlachodimos is in. If Nick Pope is not fully fit, apparently he did pick up an injury against Brentford, but he didn't know it until like after the game.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's a blow, isn't it? You look tired, Chippaz, says Monty.
Fucking I've been at work all week. I'm shattered. I've been early's late. My heat's all over the place, so I can't wait to have a bit of a lie in tomorrow. Being
Listen
off
to live from Lexi's mum's garage. Oh, nice one, Portmeister. Nice one. Pre-Christmas holiday booked for me, my girlfriend and family getting a private jet because can't be us with airlines, says bro. Yeah, fair enough. So, yeah. Anyway, injuries. Let's get on to them, shall we? I mean, Callum Wilson.
1-0 to Derby in the... Oh, sorry, guys. 1-0 to Derby against Portsmouth in tonight's championship game.
Oh. And even Gold's just saying get rid of Wilson in January.
Yeah.
I may not be this one because he's injured, but Chippaz, it's time. It's time.
I'll have a bit of a rant about it later. That's quite what I'm a bit annoyed about, to be honest with you.
Fair enough. Lawrence, it's time he leaves now as well.
Yep. For me, Eddie should have maybe said, look to move him on. I mean, yeah, and understand him signing a one-year deal last year to try and get a fee for him, but, you know, we're probably just going to have to keep him until unless somebody's that desperate for a strike. I mean, I think John Joe Shell was injured when he joined Nottingham Forest from us. Unless someone's desperate enough for a striker to sign him on the 1.5-year deal. Probably just got to keep him till the end of the season. I mean, and then hope that maybe he can somehow get some games and some goals. But I think this is potentially the end of the road for Callum Wilson. And I think unless he somehow gets to, get a good run of form going, then potentially, I think, as I said, probably the end of the road.
Yeah, absolutely, totally. I mean, I said if he doesn't go in this, window end of the season, it has to be Lawrence. I mean, if no club comes in from, I've said just hang the boots up. He's had a decent career, but I think his body's just telling him it can't cope with it anymore.
Unless he wants to, drop down into the championship where...
Well, he could do, but the clubs might also be looking and thinking, wow, he's getting setbacks immediately after a couple of games. Sorry, not taking the risk.
Even then he'd have to, maybe take, a wage cut or have a contract when Andy Carroll came back to us where he was on pay-as-you-play because of his injury record. He'd maybe have to agree to that. I mean, he'll have had plenty of money from playing for us, Bournemouth in the Premier League. But yeah, I think...
It's the joke, the injuries, unfortunately.
Yeah. But I think he probably needs to consider retirement at the end of the season.
Absolutely. I mean, I think his body's just telling him, and I think Callum's got to make a decision. I can't do with it anymore.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Is Chippaz actually Francis Chip? No, he's not. I'm using the term Wilsoned instead of injured, says Tom. I like it. Do I dare contact his agent and send documentation for Wilson to do the jungle next year? If he retires, Brian, go for it. I think Wilson should retire. His body is telling. Yeah, absolutely, Monty. I think it is as well. Now against Wilson, personally, I do feel extremely. Yeah, we all do. We all do. And he must be he must be so frustrated himself.
But again, this is football. Just the harsh realities of football.
He's made of glass, says Julie. Unfortunately, yep. Even in all, get Wilson overseas. He needs to play in a warm country and slower league, says David. But again, they might be put off with the injury record as well because it's really mounting up.
Yep.
He's a bright lad. He could easily go into coaching or punt. He absolutely could do, Tom. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a bad idea for Callum as well.
I've got a feeling he's going to take on a punditry role with somebody.
Yep. If he retires, he could take a break and maybe to some coaching. Absolutely, Monty. Good evening, Andrew. Hope you're keeping well. So, yeah, where's Mason tonight? He'll be on shortly. He'll be on shortly. So, or podcasts, you like them? Yeah, particularly the ones he does with Michael Antonio. Something like that wouldn't be a bad idea, I think, for Wilson tonight. Definitely, I don't think it'd be bad at all.
And also, best wishes to Michael Antonio after what happened to him
what happened after a serious car crash. He looks like he did suffer a serious broken leg.
Yeah.
And he is out for the remainder of the season for West Ham as well. So I'd fear, though, Pete, he might trip on some wood while going to the dunny for a shite.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, here he is.
Good evening.
Hello.
There's the twat who was Joe Nayu fucking fan club, honestly.
As I mentioned, I'd rather dye my eyebrows pink than be part of the Jordan Ayew.
I don't want to chop my penis off.
Right, Mason, what do you see in Jordan Ayew?
He's a decent player.
You fucking shit.
Oh.
Because he played
How did he score the winner against Southampton, man?
Oh.
Anyone could probably score against Southampton, mate.
It's only because he played for fucking Swansea. That's it.
Exactly. Then again, we're saying this now. He probably scores tomorrow.
He's a sheepshagger.
And Tony's a lucky bloke, yeah, which is anything really serious happened to him. Van Nistelrooy has that team fired up for tomorrow. Will be a hell of a test. Yeah, it certainly will be.
Gemma, are you watching? Are you taking Mason to watch a Coca-Cola truck again this weekend?
Oh, God.
I mean, just as well with St James's, because to be fair, Leicester did get beat 4-1 by Brentford in their last away game. I know Brentford are on good form at home, but yeah, but we'll see what Leicester their last couple of home games.
Chippaz, do you want to explain that one?
I love to know where this has come from as well.
Okay.
I mean, I think Paul Grant's basement won't fit me, unfortunately, so that's where his desk is, apparently. Also, Mason, what was that shit the other day you put in the group chat saying that about Man City's charges? You made it look like a reek gimp. I thought it on Army Mates and there was no source to it.
What?
Notice how Chippaz gets all this sexual. I reckon. What? Gee,
No, Monty Mark, he fancies my missus. He fancies my missus.
Jim, I can have him. I've got my left hand. It's all right.
Yes, Paul Gillan's Paul Dungeon. Oh,
God. Do you know? Has anyone ever taught you about that? Apparently, that is Paul Gillan's knob. It's an umpire's finger.
Okay.
He's out. Okay. LBW. No, that's Paul Gillan's knob.
Anyway, Chippaz, Nick Pope, month out.
You know what? I've been so depressed with Newcastle at the minute. Like I really am. I can't get myself up for the games or nothing because of everything. All the bad things seem to be happening at once, and this was another thing. And I'm like, at 1:45 tomorrow. All I'll say is Martin Dubravka on the fucking team sheet. Honestly,
I
just think, Eddie, you're basically putting yourself on a resignation letter by giving him it. You spend £20 million on a goalkeeper from Forest, albeit for PSR reasons, and you're not even going to give him a chance yet. You'll give a 36-year-old Dubravka a chance.
So what Dubravka is now 36.
He's 36. That's what we get.
35 or 36.
No, 36 next month.
It's absolutely ridiculous. You may as well. We've got 2 goalkeepers that are equivalent to 76-year-old in Dubravka and Ruddy. We'll have a chance to sign Marbadashvili in the summer. Why didn't we go and get him for 30 million? Then we'll piss the boot wanting Margate for 80. Fucking ridiculous, man. Like, this is another problem with the Wilson situation. Well, like, why haven't these been addressed? These issues not being addressed. Like, why on earth are we still not learning about this? You know, we could all see the situation that was going to happen. We'll go and see Wilson. He was going to get injured. So why the hell wasn't he upgraded even last summer? You know, it boils my piss. It really does.
I think Oscar should have had more of a chance when Wilson was out. He doesn't know what he could have done.
What on earth was that shit Eddie Howe was saying the day saying he's now ready? What was he not ready last week or the week before? What's 3 or 4 more training sessions gonna do? It's absolutely piss poor from Eddie Howe. I'm sorry, but it is.
There's a fantasy team for next year.
Next
if anyone
year,
wants
Jesus.
it.
I don't even know who's gonna be here next.
Would be great to see young footballer do Strictly and Pops asking Lawrence, what are you drinking tonight? Carlsberg, there you are.
Jordan, now you can do Strictly when he retires, since he's that good of a footballer, Mason. I love how Mason's the chairman. Mason's the chairman and only fan member of that group, isn't he?
If we go 1-0 down, I do not want to see Eddie panic as usual. Nothing less than a dominant will suffer tomorrow.
He will panic.
We are equally as bad as Spurs right now.
He will panic. It's in his DNA. All he does is panic. When we're getting beat, he panics. He panicked last week. He panicked against Palace because we were winning, because we were absolutely shocking. He panicked against West Ham when we were getting beat. That's why I don't want him in the job anymore. It's simple as that. I'm done with him.
Good evening, Pete. Hope you're well. If only Carlsberg did the two, and have you lads got out nice plan for Christmas? Probably just be with the family as you always.
Be with the family and be with me. Family and me missus.
Oh, don't make us feel sick.
What? It's fucking Christmas, man.
Don't do good BS's, Tom. I don't mind Carlsberg, to be fair. Like,
you know what? I fish at 9 o'clock on Christmas Eve. There you go.
Oh, I'll have the match on one of the monitors, but we'll have to turn it off after 86 minutes because that's when we connect to the BT tower and the VT clock countdown starts before we go live on BBC One. Not anymore, Tom. I mean, I don't. The Danish brood stuff was our read. Does anyone else find it bizarre that Bournemouth are higher than us in the league and play much better football than us? How has that happened? Says David.
Maybe it might just gone still. But I mean, to be fair, Bournemouth were playing good football last season. I mean, whether they can keep it up in terms of how they're getting on, we'll have to wait and see. But
I think Chippaz is a better manager.
Well,
that manager who's got more than just one string to his bow. That's how it is.
Yeah, Lawrence, Nick Pope injured for a month. It was confirmed that he was going to see a specialist, and it looks they probably said he's seen the specialist, and they said, "No, there's something done to that. There's something done to that knee. It's ligament damage. Out for a month now."
Really frustrating. As I said, just give Lacademos a going goal.
Yep, I would. Yep. Where's the lad that likes trains? Oh, Lewis, he's not here yet.
That's where he is. He's probably on no train, having a wank. Well, I see how our Northumberland line opens on Sunday, funnily enough.
Yeah, I heard about that as well.
That'll be great.
Yeah, you can come and see us down in Hartley if anyone wants to just get off at Seat and Delville and walk down. You can come and see the man with the legend.
Chippaz, Santi was in Hartley on his bus. I'm surprised you didn't see him.
I seen it, but funny enough, I seen it on Facebook that he was there, but I'd seen it look like a view standing there with some woman next to you. It must have been you and Jeb.
So where's it supposed to be stopping then? From Newcastle all the way up to Ashington, like?
Afghanistan, Bebside, Bedlington. Obviously, Bedlington's before Bebside. Seaton Delaval, Northumberland
Blythe.
Park, and then Central Station.
Did you say
What was
Blythe
that,
as
Blythe?
well?
Aye,
What was that,
Bebside, Bebside, and there's another one in Blythe. What's it called? There's not a station in Blythe, man.
Oh.
Bebside, and it's not South Beach, it's another one, man.
Injured or drops this money, he's definitely
Newsham,
missing.
that's the one, Tom Lynch, Newsham.
Oh,
That's it.
Either train, no, it does. You should be a Delaval station Chippaz signing autographs.
Well, the rumour is I've been told that I'm going to be opening the line, apparently.
Newsham. Oh, yeah, good evening, Mark. Hope you well.
Although it's 8 o'clock on Sunday, I think the first train, so I might be still in bed then.
I dread to think what you'll find in those drawers behind Chippaz.
Body parts.
His mum's on the way.
Good evening, Joe. Hope you're well.
No, Mason.
Good evening, Joe. Hope you're well as well. Oh, good evening, Wacky. Good evening, Yoppadoni.
2-0
Hope you're
Derby.
well. 2-0. Wow.
Aye.
Portsmouth looks like they're going to be going back down.
No, they're winning, aren't they?
No, Derby are winning. I think Portsmouth looks like they'll be in
No.
straight back to League One.
I can have a get up what the table's going to look like as it stands. Funny enough, a guy called Wilson who can actually stay fit scored Derby's first goal. But yeah, look at the table. Portsmouth. Oh, actually the 21st. They got out the relegation zone. It's only on goal difference ahead of Cardiff.
I wonder. Look at
Steve,
Lawrence.
you're well.
Lawrence, look who's underneath them. I would happily keep that the way it is.
All right, and you'd happily have something whole going down.
Well, Stephen. Good
What?
evening, Jim. David says, "Come on, Swansea City tomorrow." Go on, Mason.
Oh yes.
Mark tomorrow.
Oh, there you are. Chippaz, do you not get out of bed for anything less than $2.50?
Tom, take the point out with the 2 and then I'll consider it.
Good evening, John. Hope you're well as well. Oh, God almighty.
To be fair though, Tom, I've been up like at 10 to 6 all week, or I've been in work until 10 o'clock, so I could do with a lie-in or 2.
Oh, is he now, David?
No, no, he's not turning his lights off, just turned himself on.
Jesus.
Woo, I want to come and see a windmill. Wee!
Yeah. Good see Arsenal in. Big up, hope you well.
Can't beat a windmill. Come on, last time I did one, like.
So, Chippaz, do you play Vlachodimos tomorrow? Do you think
I said the Chelsea, I'd rather have the fucking keeper than play bloody Dubravka, man.
Well, true.
I'll tell you what, we'll play Gillespie instead. Honestly, we will have, so that means we're looking at a 36-year-old goalkeeper and Dubravka playing, a 30-odd-year-old centre-half and 2 30-odd-year-old centre-halves playing, and Shaw and Byrne. Honestly, we should not be in that situation. We really shouldn't. Be embarrassing. I'd rather see Alex Murphy and someone else giving a go, but no.
Would you give Lloyd Kelly an opportunity? Because I know Peter said he'd start him.
The thing is, why not? Because like every time Eddie Howe's played him, he's played him as a left-sided defender as opposed to a centre half. He's only played 1 game at centre back this season, and that was the 2 games. That was the West Ham game and the Chelsea game in the cup. Every other game he's played him at left back. Now I'm sorry, you don't play centre backs at left back because that's square pegs and round holes.
If you want to sit at the casino,
Oh shit!
Start watching your porn, you dirty bastard.
No.
I won't be happy, will you?
I'd rather. Shay says, remember to hit the like and subscribe if you're new yet, please. Cheers, Shay. I know I play Oddie, but I know Dub starts. I'd rather play Dubs over the others. I think.
Nah.
Play Keith Gillespie, says Tom.
You may as well. Oh, yeah, Mason, man. Stop it, man.
Oh, what's he done?
He's Mr. G in the chat, man.
Oh,
Sue
I'll have a look.
suspended. Ndidi injured, looking under 24 midfields from the press conference. We will win like a cricket. Whoa. Careful what you think, Stephen, because Jamie, if they give it to their attackers, you never know what they could do.
I mean, that is potentially the ready-made excuse if we do, like, put on a good performance and beat them comfortably. But there's no guarantees even with that. What will happen? I mean, we've seen plenty of results lately where everyone's like, "Oh, it's nailed on home win," and this result's nailed on. It didn't happen.
It's not Mr. Galan, people. It's the bloke upstairs. That's who it is.
Exactly, Chippaz, it is. And the club needs calling PIF. They've been taking the P the last 2 years.
It's not PIF. I just think it's the fact that one, my hands are tied, two, Eddie Howe hasn't been good enough in attracting the players because last summer he was in charge of the transfer window and he was only able to attract Lloyd Kelly, William Asula, John Ruddy, and Vlachodimos. Now you tell me that.
Yeah,
is Benji not host you or glue these days, system?
Yeah, I think the problem for English managers, if you give them full control on the market, is not many of them go abroad, so they won't have that many connections abroad compared to an Emery or an Areola, where it's easier for them to get players from La Liga, for example.
Yeah.
And that's why we needed Paul Mitchell in earlier than 2 weeks before the window closed.
Yeah. Did anyone think Eddie was hitting Osula might get more game time? Well, we'll wait and see.
No, that's just Eddie Howe being Eddie.
I'm going to say we'll get some games, but it'll be off the bench sometime.
Is that a Hoya?
Oh, it's 3-0 to Derby.
3-0. No way, Peter, if you give it to attackers, they score. Yep.
Tell you what, Portsmouth might actually drop back into the bottom 3 tonight on the goal difference. I mean, I know Cardiff will play tomorrow.
If we lose tomorrow, West Ham could go above us if they win. Yet the managers. Exactly, David. That worries me as well. Wacky says, I'm totally good. If Vera is finishing after 13 years on TV, yeah, you put that in the group chat we were in. How many more losses before Howe gets the sack, says Jim.
I think this week. I think if we lose 2 or 3, I think if we lose all the games this week, or if we lose the Brentford game, I think he's gone.
Personal opinion is we go on a run now, only difficult games in tennis, like Man U and Spurs.
I was wacky in that group chat. I didn't realise he was in our chat. I didn't realise.
3-0 Derby. I off the bench. Oh, apparently Richie's having a nightmare tonight.
But have you know where he plays for Portsmouth? He's been playing on the right wing.
And we are shite as well. Darren's asking, can we have a poll in Eddie in already out? Thanks. Oh, we've done it.
All about.
Go on, then we'll go.
All right, and if you want to do it.
Go on, then we'll do it again then.
Chippaz, you take you bastard.
What?
I just heard you moan there.
No, that was me trying to sing.
Right, there is the poll up now.
So was me. What, the one with my pants? That one's up.
Oh,
9 votes already.
Hi ho silver in a way.
I'm going to put my vote in on my account.
Even Shearer said Eddie doesn't think he should be out as well.
Everyone has my opinion now. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I want him gone.
Well, as I said on the comments on last night, Shearer. Oh,
hello, Billy. Hello, Billy.
No.
No. I'm going to try me more positive tonight. Well, on this one. God.
Good man. Fucking hell, mate. So what you got is your fucking thing there. Jordan, are you? He's a fucking stroker.
Well said, Billy, because he even messaged me after the game saying he said he was going to have Vardy, then he decided to change it to RU.
Mason, I don't think you're going to be losing. Mason, I don't think you're going to have any competition for that role, to be honest. I think that's yours in Savers houses.
Mason, if we get Millwall in the FA Cup, you got to predict Macaulay Langstaff to score for them because he used to play for Gateshead.
Will Lawrence, who plays for Bromley now?
Oh,
Denanga,
Next
I'll have a
exactly. And I'm not going to put him to score. Shite. He's fucking
all right.
shite.
What, Jordan, are you, is it?
Well, that's if you predict a goal scorer. Anyway, I've just seen it's Marcus Denanga.
There you are. Anyway, it's half an hour gone. It's time for.
Well,
Go on then.
I was going to say, I just said I was going to try to be a bit more positive, but I'm not going to be positive here. My rants to do with the club a bit, to be honest, because at the minute I'm feeling a bit down. I'm feeling a bit low about everything, and I feel quite. This is the lowest I've been since we've been taken over for some reason. I'm getting pissed off with little things again, and these injuries this week to certain players that, no offense, we've predicted on here, TTR, whichever show we've been on.
Yeah.
Was predicted that was going to happen. And how have the club not failed to realise this? And why have they let this happen again? It happened last year so many times, and it's happening again this time. And listen, as much as you feel for the players getting injured, we need to start throwing the sympathy out the window, and we need to run a football club as a football club. And it's not good enough. It really isn't. Callum Wilson got a new contract, was it last season for this season when he was injured? Now, why should he have got that contract? It's ridiculous. It's unacceptable when we should have listened. No offence, you see teams like Villa, they're not being so sympathetic. If a player isn't good enough, they'll get rid of them. Now, Callum Wilson isn't good enough at this level now anymore. He shouldn't be here now. And Eddie Howe come out and defended him a few weeks ago because he said, "Oh, what was it? Oh, he can't push himself because of he doesn't feel like he can push himself." I'm sorry, but when you say that about a footballer, he shouldn't be playing football at all. That's him done for me. If a Premier League footballer can't push himself to the level of playing football, I'm sorry. Don't defend him. Just say, "Listen, he's done. He can't play football." The Nick Pope one, I think he's struggled since he's come back, if I'm being honest, but I don't know if that's down to the players that are in front of him there. You've got two 30-year-old centre-halves in front of him who one of them tries his best, but we know he's not good enough. Another one just no idea what Fabian Shaw is doing or what he's smoking these days because it's not working. There's so much, we're going about the FFP and PSR rubbish, and we've still got a massive rebuild to do now. I mean, this squad's got a massive rebuild to do now. Worry for the summer because players like Bruno and Isaac are the only ones that are going to fetch income to the club, and you just wonder, will one of them will probably have to go. I mean, we shouldn't be still sitting here saying that there's Miggy Almiron here, Jacob Murphy here, Isaac Hayden here, Sean Longstaff here, Martin Dugraf here, Jamal Lascelles here, Emil Kraft here. For all some of them are good squad players, we need another level up. And to still have them because, apparently, we could have sold them last January and Eddie Howe pulled the plug on it. It's not good enough from Eddie Howe, unfortunately, and that's partly why I don't trust him, in recruitment-wise. And I think what I just said about the players he tried last summer, which was Asula, Vlachodimos, Ruddy, and Lloyd Kelly, wasn't good enough. And that's why, for me, he shouldn't be in charge of transfers. And that's why we needed Paul Mitchell in a lot earlier than what we did, preferably before the window opened. But obviously, we had the Dan Ashworth situation, so we couldn't. So I'm so frustrated. I'm so fucked off. I don't know if any of that fans.
Chippaz, do you not have a rant about Mr. Ashworth?
No, because that's karma. That's just karma.
That is karma.
He got what he deserved, frankly, because he's a twat. And I hope he goes to the Skip Rats and he'll be there for 5 minutes and he'll get relegated and he'll go as well. So, but yeah, well, cynical. He's going on a free at the end of the season, so someone will have him. He'll probably end up retiring, unfortunately. But we've been too soft with certain players and keeping them past the shelf life, and one being ruthless enough, and that's fucked me off so much. Listen, I think even Miggy could have went last in the summer, or was it last January?
I think he's gone. I think he's gone this coming summer.
Well, why didn't we just accept that bid from the American team last summer? Even if it was a couple of million below, why just get rid of him off the wage bill if that's what it takes? If we're struggling so much for FFP and PSR, why can't we just get rid of him for that? Whether people are like it or not, he's gone. He's out the way with him. We've got money in the door, which is what the problem's been. So yeah, that's my rant. Sort of, I'm just pretty down at the minute, and we need something to pick me up because I see no positives at the minute. Can someone explain to me a positive at the moment apart from being above Man U by a point? There's nothing. It's
Good evening, John.
Stale. It's all stale, and something needs changing. It's worrying because we're only 6 points off Leicester, and they're supposed to be in a relegation battle now. If they come up here and beat us tomorrow, does that mean we're in a relegation battle? Because I think we're being so if they are. So
it shouldn't be like that.
I think that's why tomorrow's it's a must win. But again, as pretty early on TTR, I don't think we will win. I think it'll be a draw. I've got no faith in the minute in the team. I've got no faith in the management. I've got no faith in anything at the minute. So someone please send us some good vibes or send nudes or something, because honestly, something needs to pick up. Something to pick us up, please. So that's my rant. Yeah, Stephen, you say it's an easiest run on paper, but you've got to go out there and win the games on the pitch. And our players have had massive issues getting up for games this season. So has the manager. So let's hope to prove we're wrong.
We'll wait and see.
I mean,
let me just read this.
Look, you started, Chippaz.
Go on then.
Martin says, had bad news today. You and TDR cheered me up. Me mum started palliative care today. Sad times.
Oh,
really sorry to hear, Martin. We're thinking of you. Really sorry to hear, man. We're here for you as well. I'm up to coffee. Good evening. Fans see the problem. Backroom stuff obviously don't. Yep. Doesn't help that Eddie is too nice and doesn't like to shake up the squad, says David. Even Billy, he doesn't.
Well, yeah.
Squad at all, Billy.
Well, the fact of the matter is he's got a list of players, and it doesn't matter what position they're in. They'll go to the next one down on the injury list if someone's injured. It doesn't matter if they're playing out position or not.
Yep.
So tomorrow, Footmob are predicting that Gordon will be on the right, Barnes on the left. That's not the way to beat Leicester. You've got to beat them with a balanced side. Back to basics, keep saying it. Other channels have picked up on it, the back to basics thing. Play players in the right positions, be creative, get players forward. Then you break down low blocks. But if you're going to play Gordon on the right, you're losing the trick.
Exactly, because it doesn't work there. I know he's right-footed, but it's not working from there.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
And Murphy, the last couple of games, has been very, very good.
Absolutely.
Yep.
It looked like it was a player starting to decline quite a bit, but the last two games he's proved that he deserves to keep his place for me easily.
Just pick the players in the right positions and we'll beat Leicester tomorrow. If he doesn't, then I'm thinking we're going to struggle.
I mean...
And this easy run that's coming up, they're the games we lose.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, we're probably more likely to beat Aston Villa at home on Boxing Day than we are to beat Ipswich away. By the way, Ipswich away, it's giving me a bit of vibes from Luton away at the same time last year.
You were saying this.
Yeah,
I think I was watching the press conference reaction with you and Paul. You said it wouldn't surprise you in a way if it's like Luton, like last season, because we turn up with an absolutely stinking attitude and we just didn't.
Because the thing is, that time that was their first clean sheet in the Premier League. I mean, Ipswich yet to win at home. I mean, then again, we should know it's a hard enough game for the fact they've got results against Aston Villa and Man United at home. And they probably could have beaten Man United.
They were a better side than Luton were last year, I think.
Yeah.
I see. I mean,
have Leicester won away from home yet this season or not?
Southampton.
Southampton, did they?
Yeah, Southampton. Mickey looks like one of them polishing the floors in the Metro Centre. What happened to the 60 million we didn't spend on games? Surely that money's still got to be there.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean,
this. We've got to sell before we buy. I mean,
if it existed in the first place and it wasn't just a token bid,
well, yeah,
just to make fans think that we're trying to do things.
I mean, you never know what. I mean, Luke Edwards, we've seen him say a few times, oh, Newcastle only got X amount to spend this summer, and then we spend more than that on one player, Isak, Tonali, for example. I mean, when are Luke Edwards, what he's like with Newcastle. And then, to be fair, Eddie's not really going to give much away, I think, with the transfer window.
Andrew says Eddie is a fanny and he's blagging the job. He hasn't a clue what to do, and I'm finding him very unmotivational now, dull as fuck.
Hello, Andrew.
Shea Spatter's dummy about Gay only turned up for the Liverpool as a big game. Body language stinks, he can't be bothered. I mean, it's not just one
Fuck
game.
you by any chance at Palace?
Still a centre back short until Lascelles returns. But Chippaz, I mean, this is not just one game Shea's been poor in. It's been a few. It's been a canny few.
This has been like this since the start of the season when he got sent off.
When he got sent off, yeah.
Apart from patches, he hasn't been consistent. Where he's been consistently shit. That's one thing he has been a lot. And we'll know straight after a couple of minutes what Fabian Shaw we're getting. If he tries a stupid Hollywood pass that goes out of play, if he tries a reckless tackle, if he can't pass to a teammate, you know he's going to have another shocking game because that's what he does. If he gets in, puts a tackle in, gets the ball, and just plays sensible balls, then you know he's going to probably be on a good day. But more often than not, at the minute, he's playing literally like he's having stinkers every week. And I can just see him straight away getting the ball early on, just putting it upfield, expecting if he's acting, it'll run you up play, it'll go straight through the goalkeeper, and it'll be a shocking pass. And then you'll just know then that's what your dice cast, that Fabian Shaw is going to have a shocking game. It's written all over it because like players at his age don't improve, they get worse. They regress because of the age thing. So
he's 33 this month, I believe, as well.
So is Dan Burns, isn't he?
Burns, I think he turns 33 in May, I think.
Yeah.
Or
two centre backs with a combined age of 66, and then we've got a 36-year-old possibly goalkeeper playing in Dubravka. That's average of nearly 100 of the back five.
Is there an issue in getting a new sponsorship this season, or the board waiting on the Man City case?
Maybe they are.
Why? What's fucking pointless?
Callum Wilson's apparently had 15 injuries, whilst at the two, nearly half have been hamstring injuries. That's just unbelievable, that, like. As soon as that transfer window closed, I knew it was going to be a wank season. Oh, Gemma's in the chat. Hope you well. If Eddie gets out tomorrow by a novice manager, then surely the writing will be on the wall. Van Nistelrooy will have that team fired up tomorrow to unsettle the crowd. I think Van Nistelrooy will definitely get that. We'll get that. He'll get his team up for it, Billy, because he's teaching them to play a different way. And look how they went against Brighton, looking where they are on the table, and got a point with 2 quick goals.
Yeah, it's concerning, but they've got a couple of players missing tomorrow. Indeed, he's not playing, which makes them weaker defensively. They're not that good at the back anyway.
Well, if Faze plays tomorrow, we've got an almighty chance.
The danger is the other end of the pitch. It's Vardy, even at his age, he's still going to be able to
tearing it up. Yep,
he's still a good finisher. Mavadidi's a threat on the left. He's a really good player. But we should be beating Leicester 99 times out of 100, really.
What's strange is because they've got a good record so far against us. They've won the last few games. We've won one in quite a few, I believe. But Leicester they've had a good run at St James's Park.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, the one thing goes in our way. I mean, I hope this doesn't come to end tomorrow. But Leicester haven't beaten us but last time Leicester beat were at St James's was during the COVID. When we had Steve Bruce.
Is it 2 wins and 15 with a better side to choose from that if that was Bruce?
Yep.
Crazy. There's nobody pushing Shea for the right side. No, there isn't. We haven't got anyone at the moment. Well, I said I wouldn't mind. I know he's left-footed, but give Kelly an opportunity there. I mean, can he do any worse? Because I'm getting... Well,
I don't think it matters if they're 2 left-footed or 2 right-footed or whatever. I don't think it matters, really.
I'm getting so fed up with Shea's rotten attitude. It's like he doesn't care at all. Need rid of all the Ashley era basement buys, says Stephen.
We need clubs to take them off our hands. But as I said, I think Miggy's out in the summer, if not next month. I think Trippier, I know he's not a nationally buy, but I think he'll be one away in the next couple of windows.
Christopher says, I lost my job on Tuesday and felt bad, but reading Martin's comment has put into perspective for me. Sorry to hear, Christopher. I know things get better soon. Sumes is suspended as well. He is. I think that
But
was
he's shot anyway, isn't he?
Well, he has been.
Winks is out with
I remember.
Winks.
Look, I remember was the last day of the January winter in Bruce's first year. He said, "Oh, had it been accepted for Samari, 35 million, but he turned down the move." And then fans
I
kicked
remember
off
that actually.
And fans kicked off when he went to Leicester a year and a half later. But it feels like we dodged a bullet on him.
Yeah.
But I thought he would have been a better sign for Leicester.
Our midfield should walk over them. It should do if we got Bruno and Tonali starting. Now, I said on the preview yesterday, I wouldn't mind to see Joe Linton be taken out the team tomorrow.
Do you know it'd be a good game for Jordan to play Wednesday night? Because we know he's a yellow card away from a ban up until unless he gets to past the Man United game without another yellow. If he gets booked against Brentford, because it's a cup game, he doesn't get a one-game ban. I mean, I know it's a bit confusing because he could get booked tomorrow and serve the ban then, but at least he can play against Brentford without the risk.
Absolutely. I mean, Billy, you said you'd be... Yeah, quickly, Mason.
Rob's just bringing this up. Apparently, is it true that Lewis Hall's bought you up your house?
Not heard anything about it, to be honest.
First time I've seen it.
I've not heard
We've done well because I haven't seen it for ages.
I hope you're keeping well, Rob.
Because I haven't seen it for ages.
I've been loving your out-and-out adventures you've been on, Rob, on your channel. Really, really good. You've been.
I love the one he did in Dunoon. I spent a lot of time in Dunoon in the 80s. It's a nice place. I enjoyed seeing the old things again. A bit changed now, mind.
Absolutely. Billy, you said you'd be even happy to take Joe Linton out of the team for tomorrow as well. He's clearly feeling that shoulder of his.
And nobody asked him about him either in the press conference. Madness. Yeah, I think he needs a rest. But I think he'll play.
Possibly, yeah.
He'll definitely play.
See, I said I'd keep him for Wednesday, but if he plays, he plays.
He will play. We'll guarantee it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're not.
I'm not certain that Tonali's going to play yet. You wouldn't be surprised. You wouldn't be surprised if tomorrow you saw the team line up and Longstaff was there and Tonali wasn't, would you?
I would be. No. I was going to say, I still think you'll find a way to put Longstaff in.
Peter, what's up to Tony? I haven't seen him on your channel. Tony's doing well. Right, he has changed his channel name. It's called the Footy Channel. So Tony's still doing his channel. So hopefully he'll be back. He'll be back on soon. It'll be great to see him again. Stephen, I've worked for agencies before. Tripp's been selling house for 12 months, apparently, according to Stephen. Thanks, Peter. Thanks, Billy Bob. I'm well. Hope you are well. Very well. Thanks, Rob. And hopefully we'll see you again on the shows again there very, very soon. I forgot what I was going to say again.
Oh, hang on. Was that by mute lass's woman's name last night called C. Hitler?
Yeah.
I thought I was seeing things with that one name.
I was watching TTR and I seen Billy going, look at that woman on Bayern Munich's name, and I turned it on this guy and I thought, see Hitler. Like, bloody hell. What do they say? Like, are we Mrs. C. Hitler or hello, Miss? How do I produce that?
Eddie consistently saying we need to sell players to spend. He isn't doing a great job at raising the mood out of the game. Well, he's not.
But you know what? He keeps saying that, but then he keeps saying he wants to keep these players, so something's got to give.
Well, we'll see. But
I mean, to be fair, we sold Maxi, right? But like, surely Maxi would have been better to keep even as a right-sided player over Miggy or Murphy.
Well,
he's more likely to play left wing in that system. Well, I mean, you see how good he was on the left wing against Man City and Liverpool in this last year, but then he'd also get those frustrating performances I mean, yeah, he
The
actually
thing is
could
with
have played him right
Maxi is you could have put him through the middle because he used to do that pretty well as well. You know,
Yeah,
when
you
Gordon
could.
had to go there, when he played against Wolves and did his last injury, he was outstanding through the middle.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
is that when he
When he did
scored
his
the
hamstring.
volley? Or
Yeah, scored the volley. Then tried to chase after another one in the last minute and tore his hamstring. He was out for 3 minutes then, wasn't he?
Oh, it was a little bit of time, wasn't it? So, but again,
Oh,
it
Jason.
says we're going to apparently listen to for offers for Longstaff, but last contract with his last year of his contract, how much would you get him for though? Because I don't think it's going to be a lot, unless you offer him a new contract. Then you might get a little bit more.
I mean, he might have already signed a 1-year extension just to kind of help us get some money for him.
The thing is, the club haven't announced it though. That's the thing.
Well, they haven't. It was Craig Hope that came out and said that.
If you was a player and you was about to, they're telling you sign a new contract so we can get some money for you, surely you'd say no. I'd rather have the money myself at the end of the contract.
Yeah, absolutely. Positively have predicted that the two are going to win the next 3 games, says Darren.
We should be able to, but
Jesus.
Yeah.
If Eddie goes, one manager we've been linked with is Monaco's Austrian manager, Adolf Hitler. I'm not joking.
Does he have a tash as well?
That'll be the Paul Mitchell thing. I did see we were linked with a winger from Monaco as well.
Does he have a tash?
If he told you to go in the shower, you'd fucking think twice, wouldn't you?
Yeah, he's actually got facial hair. You know, his name's called Addy Hutter. Adolf Addy Hutter. That's his name.
I mean, Monaco at the minute they're third in La Liga. I don't know where they are in Champions League. I know they beat Barcelona at the start.
Yeah. David says Rangers had a couple of impressive players last night, but then they played against a useless Ange. So Rangers ahead with a much better team in that game.
They were, yeah, much better.
Yeah. Spurs do not sack Ange in the next few weeks because, I mean, you know they're going to do it because we've got to play them first game of 2025.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you've been successful in the battle for Tottenham.
Excited for 12th place. Oh.
Peter.
Mm-hmm.
He's been successful in the battle for Tottenham.
Unfortunately, I wasn't. Oh, never mind.
Should have put an American accent on and fucking shaved your hair and put grey eyebrows on. With a picture in. And a pair of dodgy specs. And started going around saying, hey, you know who I am?
Oh, God almighty.
And you get tickets in the corporate end when you do that in the away games. Corporate tickets in the away end. Fuck off, you lying twat.
I've supported Newcastle for the last 50 years.
I've always been a fan of Newcastle ever since that Arab bloke came in. Fucking lying cunt.
Yep, absolutely. I wonder if the assistant is called. Oh, God. Oh, my word.
Tom, tell him what happened to you at the chip shop tonight. It's hilarious.
Oh, come on, Tom. Let's hear it. Go on.
It's hilarious.
Right. Oh, I'm waiting for Tom to put there. Come on, Tom.
Put it this way, the fucking Savaloids one show.
Sorry? I love something.
Right. Come on. Oh, let's wait to see what he says.
Oh, yes, it's on night on film 4. Yes.
Does he only have one ball, says June?
Correction, he's got none at all.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus wept. Go on, just let's see what he says.
How many food pics is that tonight, Pete?
533.
22, I believe.
No. 22 cocks.
There you go.
Has anyone sorted the FA Cup ticket? Yes, mine came because they took the payments.
Oh.
Right, I was in the chippy. There was a bloke wearing jogging bottoms as he was leaving. His joggers fell down.
Is he commando or is he wearing kegs?
Oh my God!
I'll tell you what, right? Yesterday there was a bloke that came in work yesterday with a trolley and he was hunched over and he had joggers on and his joggers were below his bum and he had no kegs on. So he basically went
Oh,
I thought it's too early in the morning.
Are you
for
sure
this,
that
like.
wasn't you, Chippaz?
No, I don't go commando, mate.
Paul Gallant might have been him.
Wait, I didn't see the butt plug up his arse, so I thought it was him. He wasn't buying any food for Benji.
Up your ass.
Oh,
Jesus, the
God.
This team's a solid defence and always has a tank in midfield.
I tell you what, as well, my first job, I served some bloke who was having a wee when I was serving him. He had
Having a wee?
What?
In the shop?
Oh, in the shop. He had
What?
He was tarting away. I looked down, I just saw his weight dribbling down his leg, going.
Oh,
So
God.
basically, when he left the shop, there was a trail away from where he'd been in the shop because he was way obviously ruining the shop in his pants, and then he walked out with just a trail of whey.
Oh, God.
I've got a story like that. There was a bloke in the club years ago, my local club, who stood at the bar last orders, and the fucking smell come up, and you could look down and he had shit coming out the bottom of his trouser leg.
Oh,
And the committee, he's an old bloke. The committee bloke, come on, I think his name was Tom or something. Come on, Tom. Come on, let's get it. Why don't you get yourself to the toilet and get yourself cleaned up? And he said, I haven't finished yet.
Oh, yeah.
It was like that time I told you when I was doing PE when I was in first school. I had my penis out because I had a hole in my pants.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I mean, you see some sights in life, don't you? I remember Christmas Eve at work as well. The job I'm in now, this was obviously when I got my different job. Some woman just sneezed and she wet herself. Like, she just went achoo and just went boom, so it came out. Like, she had skirt on as well, so it literally just went on the shop floor. So it went douche. Came from our kegs, straight on the shop floor.
Julie said she's seen someone piss up against a bush near Asda. Oh, God.
Sexy. Was it a man or woman? I mean, there's toilets in Asda, isn't there? I don't get why people just go and use the toilet in Asda.
No?
Yeah, sorry about that. I had a dodgy curry at Wing Wa in Nuneaton.
Wing Wa? That sounds like a Chinese.
I think there is a wing wow in the name, funny enough.
Never noticed it. That was wee Chippaz. She liked you.
No. It just came out of nowhere. I mean, I
Julie
sneezed
said
and
it was a
fart like,
bloke.
but she sneezed and wet herself.
Oh, God.
These some stinks, man.
Oh, boy, oh, boy. We've had
I went on holiday when I
crackers.
went to Lanzarote back in the day when I was 17. I walked in the bog and there was two Spanish blokes shooting up drugs, man. It was just...
It's got a bit dark.
When Lanzarote.
Lanzarote, aye. And then I'm lying there absolutely, I'm lying there drunk off my mind.
Well,
and the cops
I'm pretty
me
sure
in.
I've seen a weed shop in Lanzarote.
Probably there, I think there is.
Whereabouts?
Oh, I forgot where it was.
Where did I go in Lanzarote?
I went to, what's it? Oh,
Not Carmen, up from there I was.
I think
That's where I was staying. Porta del Carmen.
I think that's where I was.
That's where I think I've seen it. Yes, that was it.
It was when I was 17. I'm 34, and it was quite a while ago.
Worst I've seen was a grown man taking a dump in the wave at a water park. It was the floor. I never visited a water park ever again. I see a woman squat in the street between cars on the main road, pedestrians everywhere having a piss. Couldn't quite get the picture though, says Wacky.
That would have been fantastic. That.
Oh, God.
It's like, have you seen the film Bronson where the bloke has a shit then puts on his face?
Apparently there's a wing wine and eaten by the bus
Yeah. I know you are. Wacky.
Well, yeah. Oh, there's been.
I think we should get food pics on, don't you?
Well, 5, 4, 3.
David, he is.
2, 1. Here we go. go. Julie with the
Hey.
metal horns.
Paul
Ronald
Glantz
says,
on
does
the
he,
yeah.
does he
Yeah.
lad that used to, what?
Paul Glantz on the telly now, Predators on.
Oh, God. There's a lad used to get in the Sunnyside Club and he had a hole in his pants near his knee and his testicle was hanging out. Oh,
Fucking
God.
hell.
Was that
The club now
Portland?
need-
Was it not Galand?
Oh, God. The club needs to stop with the excuses now. Pay us on whatever and do something, says Stephen. Good point. Christmas song next week. Yes, we will be changing just for the one night for next week because Tom's just sent me. We will be playing that one for next week before we do the food picks. Also saw women dancing naked in the street, rubbing up on cars on a very busy road, the Watford way, at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Oh,
Where do you live, Wacky? I might have to come and see it.
Metal Horns
man.
out there. Go, good evening, Yabba. Hope you're well. I should have had me show
I hope
after this
hope
show because it's gonna get filthy. Well,
Hope you're doing well,
Yeah.
Yabba, because I know you've been bad for the past couple of weeks.
yes, hope you're keeping well, Yabba. Right, first one.
Ooh.
All right.
Oh, is that haggis on the top though?
No, this is called the Hawk Burger at White Hawk FC. £8 for that.
What's in it?
So let's see, you've got burgers, sausage, bacon, hash browns.
Ooh.
I think I'd have that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think there's a bit too much going on for me.
you might have to try and take some of the stuff out.
Yeah. I wouldn't have lettuce with it. That seems an odd thing for like a breakfast burger, breakfast thingy.
I would say yes, but I think I need to take some of it out
Yeah.
before I can really me move. Right, next one. Loaded fries at Leeds United for $7.95.
Fucking hell.
Well, pounds or pence?
Not for me.
No.
No, not for
Too
me
much
as
of
well.
it.
Nah.
So, there's only 3 fries there by the looks of it.
Right, fair enough. Next one.
Well, it's the cock.
Pigs and blankets.
Oh.
Roast taters. Boy, yes, I'll have that.
Christmas dinner at Portsmouth for £7.
Yes,
No.
I'm in for that.
Yes,
No
yes,
thanks.
I think so.
Yep.
No, Chippaz, you doing like roasts. So I'm dreading what you have for. I'm dreading what you think you have for Christmas.
I'll have a dinner, but I'll reluctantly eat it.
Okay. Yes, for me as well. Cranberry sauce in there as well.
Oh no.
Yes, definitely. And stuffing as
Oh.
well. Yes. It's got
Oh.
carrots. I think it's got parsnips in there as well.
Yeah, I'm still parsnip. Yeah, definitely. Yum, 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 yum. There's a few
Yeah.
spots on it.
Is that fucking gherkin in there as well?
No. I
The
wouldn't
carrot?
say-
That's
It'll
pigs
be a
and blanket,
carrot.
isn't it?
No, on the right hand side, the not the orange where the carrot is on the right hand side where the cranberry sauce is like dolloped.
They've only got
Like-
bacon around it. Can't you see the streak of bacon around it?
Is that
Yeah,
not there? Is it?
that's definitely a pigs and blanket. Yep.
Oh,
Right.
They look anemic.
Fair enough. Next one.
Oh, fucking hell.
Well, cat food.
Salt and pepper and chicken and chips and katsu curry at Liverpool.
Man. Gross. It's been that's obviously off the streets. That's come off someone's roast.
How
but not-
much?
$5.50 for that.
It's not a bad price.
I've
No,
never
thank you.
tried it. I've actually never tried a katsu before.
No, me.
Tom's asking if what would my Xmas dinner choice would be, and I would say fish and chips probably would be my Christmas dinner choice if I could have it. Yeah.
So,
What?
Oh god.
there's a chip there with a fly on it as well. Look. Ugh.
Oh, there it is.
Ugh.
It's a typical Liverpool
That's-
food delicacy, isn't it? Aye.
Next one.
Oh, is that apple crumble?
It's a very small one.
Yeah, too small.
Portsmouth for £4. Not for that
No.
price. I would.
No.
Anyone else?
I'm eating apple pie and custard at the fucking game. Fuck that.
And Bessie
Next.
wouldn't be happy.
Next one.
Oh, what?
Right, we've got another hokey pokey
Hokey pokey.
at Havenden Waterlooville for $7.50.
What's in it?
There's
that-
pork chips, there's onions in there.
Is that
Some
brown
cheese.
sauce as well?
Cheese.
Or is that Liam Perrins or something? Worcester sauce? Or barbecue? I don't know. Nah, it's rank anyways. It's good. That's Glance fingernails and toenails on there, isn't it? Nah,
Next one.
it's
God's
a con.
dandruff, for fuck's sake.
Oh, no. Oh. Is that seaweed?
I think Billy's going to be onto this because it's saved at Arsenal.
Oh, fuck me. What is it?
Steak sandwich with chips and onion rings.
Seaweed.
Fucking steak. Oh, Jesus Christ. Berries of thought. How much is it going to be?
It is 27 quid for
What?
that.
Fuck yeah! 27 quid.
You must be
What?
having a giraffe.
Fucking robbing twats.
Yep.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, definitely not.
And
What-
the managers used his stuff, his ingredients, so look, because the chips are made out of Arteta.
What's that in the steak? What's that leaf? Is it supposed
I'm
to be
telling you, it's
rocket or
seaweed,
something?
isn't it?
Fuck knows what it is.
Exactly. No. Next
Tell you
one.
what though, the under teams like that don't struggle for FFP and they're charging 27 quid for a dish like that.
If people are daft enough to buy it,
Right, next one.
Oh. Like crackling actually that's a crackling sausage sandwich, isn't it?
Ooh,
Got a
please.
sausage and bacon bap with crackling
Yes.
on the side at Exeter City for £6.
Yes.
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 yeah, go on then.
Yes, I would as
Yes.
well. Definitely.
Is that brown sauce in it as well?
It
Great,
looks like
isn't
some.
Great.
be one
Well,
of
I'll
them.
put brown sauce in instead, mate. Lovely.
Okay, next one.
Oh, it's a penis. Hey.
You know.
A 9-inch sausage roll
Oh,
at Harrogate Town for $7.50.
oh, 750 nah.
Nah.
$9.50 for an erection.
Not nice in place, and it's a nice clean place as well for it to keep.
Yeah,
picture
on the floor.
Fucking on the floor with all the shit on it. Look, fuck me.
Exactly.
Jesus
Looks like
Christ, man.
it's been circumcised, I think.
There you go. Next one.
Oh, farting tackle.
Meat
pigs are honking.
me and potato pie, chips and mushy peas at Leek Town for £6. It's missing gravy for me though, or sauce.
Them peas look rank. It looks like the Incredible Hulk's just had a fucking shit. God.
I think I'd have that.
Yeah, but it needs sauce or gravy.
There'd be gravy in the pie, wouldn't there?
Well, there could be, yeah, with meat and potato pie, so it could do. Right, next one.
What is that?
A cheese dog at Shrewsbury Town for £5.
Fuck off. Fucking scamming twat.
5 quid.
Keep poking out the end, look. Look at it. They used to play a game there, though, didn't they? 3 years ago.
Mm.
That was the old
Oh,
round, wasn't it?
Gio
Oh, God.
Johnson Clare doesn't look happy on that photo, like, does he?
Oh, God. Oh, who just went? That was Mason.
Oh,
Next
Mason.
one.
Mason will be waiting to see his girlfriend. Bottle job. Ooh.
Double smash patty at Cambridge
No.
City for
No.
$8.50.
Fuck,
Doesn't
that's
look
dear
too
for a
good.
burger, isn't it? Fuck
It is,
me.
yeah.
That looks like something like you get for movie foods, doesn't it?
850, no.
No.
No, not for that price.
It's too much
Please
green
come
in
back.
it.
Next one. Oh, God.
Oh,
No, that's not real. That's not real.
Oh no, let's make a burger the size of a
Oh, my
digestive
word.
biscuit. Fucking hell.
At Spennymoor Town as well.
Oh, that's not
Oh.
real.
How much?
£4 for that.
Fucking loving twat.
Exactly.
Macam bastards.
Oh,
What's
my
your spinning
word.
moor?
What are you doing?
What, sorry? Oh, God.
Macam
Is that
bastards.
Is that small
Plastic-
because the camera's
Plastic
zoomed out? Or?
cheese. Nah, fuck that.
Fucking cheese bigger than the burger. Fuck
No.
me.
I'd rather have a roast sauce.
Right. Next one. Toad in the hole at Hull City for $8.75.
What's the white stuff?
I'm not paying $8.75 for that.
I wouldn't say you put that on Toad in the hole. It should be gravy.
Is that a
Nah,
wangle?
What
exactly.
is it?
Could be mayonnaise. Oh.
Who
Why?
puts fucking mayonnaise on a fucking toad in the hole?
I'm sorry,
No.
but if you've put mayonnaise on that, you're a nonce. I'm sorry, but you are.
You don't put that on. You put gravy. I mean,
That
I
looks
would
like
have that, but
salad
without
cream,
the
you know.
sauce, because it should
That
be
look-
gravy.
That looks like salad cream.
Yeah, it does, yeah. It's
Well,
fucking
could be.
no chance.
Sex
Absolutely
offender.
not.
That's sex offender. I'm sorry, but it is. I can't take people seriously to that.
Fair
That's
enough.
total. I'm not.
Oh, God. Right, next one. Hot dog at Astana. That's who Chelsea were playing yesterday. $2.26 for the hot dog.
I think the person wants to. I think the person who's holding it wants that guy to suck on it. Doesn't know where they're holding it. Just
Oh.
want to
You're
turn his head around.
$2.25? Yeah, go on.
$2.26. So, yeah.
Yeah, probably have that for that.
That is nice. $2.25. I'll take it.
Fuck knows what the sausage is made out of, though, there. Fuck, it could be anything, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a team. Teams in Afghanistan. No,
Afghanistan.
You nearly said Afghanistan.
Kazakhstan.
You
It
nearly said
yeah,
Afghanistan.
definitely went in Afghanistan because I saw it on the box and there's a Taliban in Afghanistan.
Oh,
Benny!
yeah, so, I
Fuck's
mean,
sake.
What you call it, Mason? I see what your last like's a good hot dog, eh?
okay, next one.
I just have a bit on, is that?
Yes.
Turkey and stuffing wall with gravy at Barnsley
No.
for $6.95.
Yes,
Not for
count
me.
me in for that one.
Yes.
Yeah, go on.
It's a Darren Goff special from Barnsley.
Mhm.
No thanks.
Fair enough. Next one.
That just pigs and
Pigs and
blankets.
blankets. That's it.
Pigs and blankets for Portsmouth for $5.
That's expensive, isn't it?
That's a bit dull.
Nah, I'm not paying £5 for that.
Oh, there's a bacon cheese turnover.
Yeah.
Nah, it is. Not for me, like that just looks
No.
boring.
Too expensive.
Yep.
And that bloody pig's getting out the blanket if you look.
There you go. Fair enough. Oh, I realised I've put the same one in twice. Right, next one.
What the fuck?
What is that?
Roast potatoes, beef gravy at Huddersfield for $5.
No.
Oh,
That looks.
Fucking drugs over there. What?
It looks like it's been done in the microwave.
Fucking
Fuck
gravy
that.
and potatoes, isn't it? Yeah, that's fancy some gravy and potatoes. Fuck off.
Why they just put a lump of beef in the gravy?
Have you seen where they've put the sauce and the potatoes have given you the smallest tub for the potatoes and the biggest part for the sauce? Surely it'll be the other way around.
In the bin with that, because it
Yeah.
looks like it's been microwaved. Nah, fuck that. Right, next one.
Fuck's sake, man.
What's that? Is that pie?
Chicken and mushroom pie
No.
at the Parkhold Stadium for $4.95.
No.
Fucking mushrooms.
No.
Fucking hell.
You fucking magic mushrooms, Jesus.
I don't like mushrooms.
Chicken mushroom pie. Nice, I'd have that.
Yeah, I would.
Been snowing there, like.
Over that one, Matt Target's been playing left back.
It's the size of the pitch, isn't it?
Right, next one.
Oh.
Got a
Is that breakfast wrap?
Wrap.
Yes.
breakfast
Yeah.
wrap at Avro FC for £6.
Yes.
Yes.
God, yes.
Yes.
So would I too.
Giving us a semi that.
There you are. Next one, 2 left.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Well, hang on,
Yeah.
voice.
Saved its space, but only $9.95.
Oh, yes, I'll have that without doubt.
Yeah.
Yes.
Big
The only
bit of
thing
fish
is
there.
mission is the mushy peas.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely
You'll
have
get an
that.
option. Yeah. That's banging.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, why not?
It's banging like Mason and Gemma hoops. Shit.
Last one.
Or
That what it
waffles.
is, Chippaz.
Right. Belgian waffles
Yes.
with salted caramel and Biscoff at St. Albans City for $6.50. Oh,
Hello,
yes,
Tony.
just wandered in.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Have you been catching up with those pics there, Tony?
I have been, yeah. I've just been watching them while I've been setting up.
What do you think of some of those? Yes or no?
Yeah, a couple of them, but yeah.
Anyway.
I might have missed the last one while I was
Oh,
switching over to come in.
well, that was the last one, Tony. It's salted. It's Belgian waffles with salted caramel and Biscoff spread at St. Albans City for $6.50.
That sounds filthy, that. No, like filthy.
Looks too much going on in that for me, though.
Oh, I'll give over Tony. It looks proper lovely, man.
But no, it does look nice. Probably too much sauce, but yeah, it does look nice, though.
Oh, yeah.
Well, then, time to read through the comments.
Well, I'm going to get myself some tea, lads, so I'll see you all next week.
No
Right.
problem,
Cheers, all.
no problem, Billy.
See you
I'll be
later,
watching
Billy.
Newcastle tomorrow.
I'll see you on the watch along
Billy.
tomorrow.
You will do indeed. Good night,
Yes,
everyone.
nice one.
Yeah.
Yep.
See you, Billy.
Like Billy.
See you, Billy. Take care. So, yep. Tune in to Tune Review for the Match Day Live. That's where you go for the Match Day Lives. Again, knock off the commentary on the TV. Listen to Paul and Billy for the commentary. Yeah. Okay, right.
Mammy's. I've just heard your mother there asking me for something, Chippaz.
I should have had me show after this show because, well, I've just read that one. Dan Cashworth's Prolapse. Wow, nice, but it's a bit excessive, says Tom. It's like a Jenga burger. Yeah, I'd demolish that like a lass with a Geordie accent. You bottle HP sauce with it. No, it doesn't look bad. The contents of Sir Jim's Stago mash. Note a loaded fries, not sure what it's loaded with. That's Kitty Price's battered minge, says Ronald. Oh. Loaded fries, yes, for a $5. Yes to that. That's nice. What's the face? Christmas dinner, no crimbo in a bowl. Crimbo dinner, no to cranberry sauce. I went to the reptile sanctuary and saw this bloke holding an anaconda. Not long later, the police arrived and arrested him for flashing.
Bloody hell.
It was your choice, Chippers. What would you have for your Christmas dinner? Cranberry period juice. Oh. I'm ordering Chinese and Indian on Christmas Eve. Chinese for Christmas Day. Ding, ding. Okay, then. Fair enough. Tom says Benji's diarrhea. Oh. Cat shit curry, did you say? That's Mo Salah's toilet. No. Shilajit special. Look like me after an Indian. Katsu looks good. Plenty there if you look at the size of hands. No. Yay, crumble. No, that. Too small for the price. Crumble. No to that. Not £4. Oh, Galant's dandruff, says Tom. Modger's crumble fanny with Homer's come on top. Ugh. That's the prolapse of the whole manure team. Pulled pork. Chips, yes. No. Modge, mum's scalp, £900. No. 27 quid for that. Fuck off, Robin, Northern bastards. Wow, not a chance. Steal Sammy. What's the green? Has Ashworth taken job already handing out leaves? Is that Arteta's thingy? Oh. Cockney Robin nuts. Fuck off, hilarious. Chips are from when Paul Mason was a bull. 27 quid. What the fuck is that? That's meant leaving it London prices, yes. Looks like a Manchester advert, Exeter, yeah, Picky Subby. That looks classy. I love Pro Crackling. The growl looks dry. Benji Slong. 750, no way. £4, yes. Chippaz Stigma, sure. On you. I'll let you have 9 for free. No. Peas, I'd have that. Mushy peas looks naff. Needs ketchup. Northern lads love gravy. Pie, peas and chips. Yep. That pie's too dry to muff dive. Oh, son of meal for 4. What the fuck? Cheesy dog? No way. No. Cheesy bell end dog. A mackin special made. There's a cheeky sausage run under that cock. That's a big schlong. There's no need for shit food anyway. No, it looks small. No. Big juicy burger. Is a mold patty smashed by an Indian street vendor's feet. No to that one.
What?
Cheese. That's what Galant made earlier. What the fuck is that? A micro burger? What the fuck is that? Fucking hell, 5 minutes away, lol. Yeah. I'm guessing. What the fuck is that? It's Spenny Moore. I'm guessing that's not from you, Stephen, if you've just said that. Someone took a bite out of that burger, get that in the bin. That's a midget's burger. Yeah, jizz drill, no. Toad in the fries and mayo, jizz and the whole, no. Katie Price had a good time, obviously. Toad in the whole, spunk in the hole. Ned Flanders coming. Oh, yabba!
It's 4-0 to Derby.
Love a good hot dog. Entrance to Benji's whole via Sky, no. Red dog, 226 GPS, no. Looks like my own penis after shagging me bird on it. Oh, God, yabba. Will someone dog or cat even sheep? Yes, Billy loves them, yes. Ticky stuff, yes, not bad. That Barnsley eye. Barnsley. Cook and stuff in, yes, no. Blankets, no. Pigs and blankets called croppers, beef and roasties, no. No way, Spuds gravy mix looks like Benji. Oh, it's gravy. I thought it was coffee. No, that looks like a bit of toilet in a dirty bog got one flush. No, at Huddersfield. Yeah. No, yes, I muff dive that pie. That looks bad. Benji pie, chicken and mushroom eye, and lick all the juices. Oh,
dirty bastard.
Breakfast wrap, yes. The wrap all day long, yes. I'd have that. Breakfast wrap, aye. Come at me, yes. Fish and chips, yes. No, don't eat fish, is wacky, okay? Not bad. It's drums. Oh, God. Fish and chips, aye. Not a lover of fish and chips, says Julio. Fair enough. Can rub shitty waffles, fishy flaps, yes. Waffles. I don't mind. No mushy peas if it's down south. You can't trust southern mushy peas, says Tom, okay? Yes to the waffles. Waffles and caramel, definitely. Waffles, yes, but needs chocolate sauce. Saying hello to Tony. Is Tony planning to rent space in Gallant's new office, says David.
No.
Not a chance. Just read on results. Chippaz saying filthy sounds filthy. See you, Billy. Just think about it, Billy. Goes for breakfast wrap banging. What's Chippaz doing strange noises from his room tonight? Look, Chippaz shagging. How inviting her. He's back.
No, it's a hanky. It's not a stiff sock, mate.
You know what to that and said, oh, what was it again, Wacky? I'll have to have a look at that. I must have missed it there, Wacky. I probably must have missed it. It's glued together than the planes too. What the fuck? There you go. So, well then, Tony, we'll get your thoughts on the game for tomorrow against Leicester. How are you feeling for it?
Well, I mean, look, we should be confident, shouldn't we? But we're not. Not in a great place at the moment. I mean, look, there's a few things I've got to say here. I mean, I did put a video out last week, which I think a lot of people have saw.
Yeah, well, I did say that, Tony.
Thankfully, I didn't get any bad comments from it, to be fair. I was expecting it, but I didn't.
Well, state the truth, obviously, Tony.
Yeah, because it's not just... Obviously, look, results determine a manager's future. We know that. And the way I look at it is... It's not just down to Eddie Howe, this is down to the owners as well. Mm-hmm. Because there is money there to spend. It quite clearly proved it in the summer when we were chasing Marquee. We've brought a striker in Asula. Now, I've said this many a time, I don't rate the lad. People are saying, oh, but he could come good in years to come. Yes, that's years to come. But what the club have done, they've let ourselves down here. Now, Callum Wilson makes 3 sub-appearances and now is out with a hamstring injury for 2 months, which is very convenient considering that means now we can't sell him in January because he won't be fit. So, again, the club have failed to bring in a proper backup striker. Now, for the money we've paid for Asula, why we didn't go in for Liam Delap is beyond me, because he would have been a far better striker than Asula for the same money, for 15 million quid. And you would have got goals from him as well. And so it's not only down to that, but the fact is we haven't got another striker. So through this busy Christmas period, if Isak breaks down with an injury and is out for December, the rest of December, say if he breaks down tomorrow, for instance, and he's not fit for 3 weeks, who's going to play up front? We're going to just throw Gordon up there again, are we? Because that's what we'll do. And we've got Asura on the bench who really hasn't had a run of games, let's be honest.
Well, apparently Eddie's come out saying in his press comments that apparently Asula's ready.
Well, if he's ready, well, why isn't he playing him then? Why against Palace, right? Why against Crystal Palace, when Isak went off with an injury, why bring the winger on in Barnes and push Gordon up front? Why not give Asula an hour? And then you could have brought Wilson on for, say, 20 minutes or something to give Asula a break. But, just give the lad a run out. But obviously he didn't want to do that. And so, but the thing is, we haven't invested in a backup striker to Isak.
No, we haven't.
No, that Callum Wilson cannot play a full season. He's gone 3 games now, and that's it. But 3 sub appearances. And he's out again. Now, I tell you what, Wilson needs gone in the summer.
Yep.
I think the club need to say, look, sorry, Callum, we can't offer you a new deal. You can't stay fit long enough, so exactly. You have to go. Unfortunately,
if he goes at the end of the season, but say no club comes for him, should the boots be hung up?
I think so. Do you know what it is with Callum Wilson? Right, look, he's a terrific striker, and if he was fit for at least 25 to 30 games a season, he would be banging 20 plus goals a season. And I'm not exaggerating. I'm being honest here, right? And a lot of people in the chat will say the same.
Absolutely.
But the problem is he can't stay fit. And it's not Callum Wilson's fault, this. I think it's the fact is, you got to remember he's had 2 ACLs in the past.
Well, he has, yeah.
And all the injuries are catching up. The older you get, the more injuries catch up with your body.
It's like his body's telling him I can't do it anymore.
That's unfortunately what's happened with Callum Wilson. It's all caught up with him. And it's now come to a head that he can't really play too many games without getting injured, And look, we have to move him on now. We have to, literally. There's a lot of people saying, "Oh well, are the ownership not giving any money because they don't with the money, or and things like that?" And it's like, well, I
think Tony's internet.
Really don't know because nobody knows what's going on. The owners, we don't know what's going on with the club at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
If the owners would come out and actually say something, which would be great. Where do they want to be? What is the ambitions? Because yes, we've seen it, but we're not seeing anything yet. We're not seeing money spent. Eddie keeps coming out with PSR, and I think everybody's getting a bit sick of hearing the PSR excuse all the time. The press conference has become repetitive, and that's the problem. It's becoming repetitive. So I just don't know. Look, somebody's saying there's reports that Eddie's going to be replaced at the end of the season. He won't be there next season. I've always thought Eddie may be a transitional manager, but I did want to see Eddie try and win something. But can he win anything? I'm not so sure he can. I know the club are now saying they're listening to offers for Longstaff in January.
Yep.
But the problem is, how much are you going to get for Longstaff in January? Because we ain't going to get that much money because he's only got 6 months left on his contract. That's the problem. If we were going to sell Longstaff, we should have sold him in the summer when you may have got a little bit extra. Almiron's another one that needs to leave. Just do what Maxi did. Go for the sake of the club and help the club out. Don't just stay for your own sake. Go for it. go for the sake of helping the club like Almiron did. Maxi did. He went and said, right, I'm going to go and help you out with your PSR. And at least Maxi went because he understood the situation. But the problem is Almiron doesn't seem to. He just wants to stay because he loves the club. But unfortunately, he's got to move on. So there's plenty out there, and I mean, I can't understand the Harvey Barnes situation either. I mean, saying that we'll consider offers for Barnes, and I'm like, but there again, why did we buy him? Why did we buy another left-sided player if we knew we really needed a right winger?
I think Barnes deserves this season for me. I really does. I mean,
yeah,
if we do sell him, we're going to be a left winger short. That's my concern. If Gordon gets injured, I know people say, "Oh, but Joe Linton and Willock could play there," but that's it's going to be a little bit unbalanced.
Yep.
Right.
The problem is, right? The problem is, last weekend, for me, the substitutions Eddie Howe made were baffling, to say the least.
And he
right?
panicked
now,
again.
He had Tonali and Gordon on the bench. Now, the camera, I don't know if anybody else saw this if they're watching the game, but when the camera panned around to the bench, Gordon did not look a happy man sitting on that bench. He looked well pissed off, let's be honest. He was not happy. We did not have a set-piece taker in the first half properly. Yes, Lewis Hall, but he can't take them from that side. He's got to go to the other side and take the corners for the in-swinger. But when Jacob Murphy took the corner, there was short to Isak, then Isak to Hall, then put the ball in. So technically, we had no striker in the box even when the ball came in. So relying on like the centre half, like Dan Byrne or Cher, to get on the end of one of them and stick it in the back of the net. And that happened twice in that first half.
Yep.
And I screamed, why have we not got a set-piece taker on the field? But the substitutions were just baffling. Okay, he took Joe Linton off. That was fair enough. Joe Linton didn't look 100% fit, let's be honest.
And I've said, I think I'd have him out the side tomorrow. I really would.
Play Willock.
Yeah, and then you've got, well, if he's fit, yeah. And then you've got, then he takes off Murphy. And I thought, well, hang on, Murphy's played all right. Because when he took Murphy off, he pushed Barnes to the right to put Gordon on the left. And Harvey Barnes was non-existent once he was on the right. Then he takes him off and brings Almiron on. But the most baffling substitution of the day has got to have been when he took Lewis Hall off for Kieran Trippier and pushed Livramento to left back. And I'm thinking, hang on a minute, what the hell are you doing here? Lewis Hall's been great for us during this game, and now you've took him off.
At all as well.
And you've put Trippier on. And then the first free kick we get, Trippier's ball was bloody awful. You know, it's just like, it's like either Eddie's not sure, or does Eddie know something that we all don't know? And does Eddie think himself that he'll not be there next season? And is he maybe just thinking, I couldn't care less how it goes this season? I don't know.
Right. Could well be.
But I'm going for a 2-1 win Newcastle tomorrow, by the way. Even though, as long as the Dutch hooker's not in, I want to see Vlachodimos given a chance. Because remember,
that was the question I was going to ask you next, Tony.
Remember, Vlachodimos, when he played for Benfica just recently, but a couple of years ago, he had a £60 million release clause in his contract. So he can't have become a bad keeper overnight. It's only because he had that bad time at Forest. But remember, Forest weren't the best last season either. They were terrible at the defence. So,
yep.
I've been quite impressed a couple of times. I've seen Vlachodimos. He's, you know,
people will say go on about the England and Greece game, but that wasn't his fault, was it? That goal wasn't his fault at all.
That's just one of those. That's one of those that could happen in any game. It could come off the post, hit you in the back, and go in, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, that's it. It can happen to any goalkeeper.
I've played as a goalkeeper. I know exactly what it's like. You can't do nothing about it. It's unfortunate.
Absolutely.
Yep.
What was the poll results? It's still going. Darren will reveal it at the end of the show. 100% Tony. Julie says, you've said this as well, Tony, in our group chat. Delat would have been perfect.
Absolutely would have been. Yeah.
It's not.
I think we missed out there.
It's not convenient, Tony. It's the opposite of convenient. It's inconvenient, very inconvenient. Yeah. And he means he has ready for another 30 seconds, although you get recovery too. I think your internet's fine though, Tony. Chippaz looks like he's been told off. Football Tug is a very, very Friday show. It's all about the bollocks. Every manager will struggle with that lack of quality and squad strength. Apparently, we are linked with the striker Shamrock. Hope that we don't want players from that club, surely.
David, who is this
Be fair-
player? I mean, is he like a
Be fair-
teenager?
Probably been for the other 23s.
Hates seeing
Yeah,
players. Do
that'd
they
make
not
more
realise
sense.
how privileged they are just to have a job where you never have to worry about? Exactly. Well said, Wacky.
Yep.
Just realised that Chips looks like Dave from the Royal Family. I used to love that. The Royal Family is a
Oh,
class
that was
comedy
brilliant,
show.
wasn't it?
My ass.
Hello, Barbara.
Good
Yeah,
evening,
you need to
Craig.
put your crash helmet on, Dave.
Thought he was
I mean,
for a switchy
I've literally-
ball back up and Dubs thing playing Oddie
Yeah.
Dubs as well. Yeah,
The thing
I
is,
said-
Lackademus cost 20 million quid, so why isn't he played?
exactly. If we go with Dubravka, I will be concerned. No communication, particularly last season with the defense. No communication was pretty much non-existent. The way he flaps to try and get the ball. Look at some of the goals we've conceded as well, and he could barely get a glove on them. And
Well, yeah,
how many balls were going through his legs?
exactly.
Too many.
Well, what I would say with Lacademos is I think it was all PSR to
well, we know it is, but
sweeten the deal with
Yeah.
Anderson.
Chance.
But then again, if we'd got rid of Dubravka, which I thought we were going to, but it didn't happen, and Lacademos was number 2, then that would have made more sense. But I do think Dubravka will be out in the next couple of windows.
It's time he leaves
Well,
as well.
Lawrence, he's got to leave by next summer because if he doesn't get a contract, he's out,
Yeah,
out of
that's why
contract at the season.
Time
Time to go. Time to go.
I was thinking he'd be away next month, but it depends. Obviously, if he how he gets on, if he gets on the side.
I mean, we first got him.
That's
He
one
was
of in
brilliant.
goal.
But he's just deadwood now. He's
Yeah,
ignoring his
exactly.
time.
Look at the
Players-
goals we conceded last season with him.
Exactly.
Yep.
The one that really grinds me is Man United last season at Old Trafford. I'm sorry,
And-
how are you not stopping that Heidland
Yeah,
chance? Not much power. Can't even get a glove on it.
Yep.
this is why I said, why didn't Nick Pope come straight back in the side once he was fit? He should have
Exactly,
been in
should
that
have
game.
done.
And we would have beat them. We would have beat them at Old Trafford
We would have. If
or at
Oddie was
Niagara
both-
Falls.
For future, keep all backup and Dubs go and then play Oddie. Yeah, I would. Exactly, Wacky. Well, yeah, for tea chip as corned beef hash.
What? Oh, tea. No, I've had chicken korma. Cooked korma from my fridge.
Chicken korma.
Aye.
That's not. Sorry,
Oh,
but that's
man.
barely a curry. There's meat.
There's nothing wrong with a korma, Pete.
It's
So
so
I,
okay, but
I'm
there's
sorry I
meat.
didn't realise I came on a cooking show here.
I mean,
with,
there's not much of a kick to korma. That's the only thing.
I didn't
Well,
realise I was
Pete,
on
I can't.
I didn't realise I was on a cooking show with James Martin tonight. Sorry about that.
I can't eat anything stronger than a korma now because, well, but I'll tell you a little story here, right?
Oh,
When I
didn't
was
say-
Oh, we've had. Do you know what, Tony? Yeah,
Right.
we've had a few stories because Tom came up with a corker as well.
So anyway, when I was about 19, I'd been out on the town, and so anyway, on my way home, because I didn't live too far from the Tandoori on Brighton Grove, and it's one of the best Indians in Newcastle, by the way. If anybody knows where it is, the Brighton Tandoori, it used to be called on Brighton Grove. It's probably changed all different names since then. And I remember I was coming home and I thought, oh, I'll have to get a curry on the way home. Obviously, I was pissed as well. So I says, oh, can I have a Vindaloo? And he says, Vindaloo? I went, yeah. I says, chuck an extra couple of scoops in. I says, the hotter the better. And he went, what? I went, yeah, honestly, the hotter the better. Okay, then. So I gets me curry, goes home, sit there, eating the Vindaloo at like fucking midnight, eating this Vindaloo. Thinking, oh, that was delicious. Downed it with a can as well. And I thought, oh, that was lovely. Went to bed and I thought, oh, I don't feel right. And I got up and about an hour and a half later, I threw up everywhere. And I was ill. And since then, can't touch a Vindaloo. It's ruined me insides, I'm sure, because
Vindaloo there. There
I've
you
ended
go,
up with acid
Tony.
reflux and everything through it. But honestly, I can't eat nothing strong now. And since then, and I just think, do you know what? That was me, young and bloody stupid. That's the problem. That's the problem when you're at that age. You just at 19, you just don't care, do you?
No, that's it.
I don't care now. I'm 34.
Not Bencham, Joe. No, it was in Newcastle, Brighton Grove, near the General Hospital. If anybody knows of that one, do you know where it is? If anybody knows the West End of Newcastle, where the General Hospital is,
not the greatest of knowledge, but
the West End of Newcastle now is just shithole.
Yeah, I was born in the General Hospital, and my eldest daughter, she was the last baby to leave the General Hospital before it got locked up, before they moved it down to the RVI. So there you go, a little bit of history there.
All right.
I bet you were Bindaloo, Tony, says Stephen.
Oh, I tell you what, it done a conger in me tummy, that's for sure.
Right, let's get on to some of the football. Right, I want to go on to the Europa League game between Rangers and Spurs. 1-1 draw, but I think Rangers were the much better team in that game. Right, Anthony yanks Werner off at half time because he had a poor game. But he's like, Billy pointed this on TDR as well. You don't call your own players out like that, surely. If anyone didn't see it.
I haven't seen it.
I didn't see what happened.
Apparently he called out on Timo Werner because of how bad he was, but you don't call your own players out like that.
I mean, our team was signing them permanently. The flipping
well, he's crap anyway. He's just
right, but still. But I think Angie's dug himself a massive hole there by doing that.
He's got to get the sack eventually. As I said, hopefully it's not in the next few weeks.
I mean, they can always have Steve Bruce from Blackpool, like.
Oh yeah, Oh yeah, we'll beat Tottenham. Postecoglou, Angie gets the sack. Steve Bruce in for Tamworth. They park the bus and get beat 1-0.
We gotta beat Tottenham.
It would be a Newcastle thing to do.
You realise that Ten Hag is still available?
No, thank you.
Oh, I think Spurs. He failed an interview at Spurs.
I'm on with Tottenham. I'm on with Tottenham. Not fucking us.
For real Curry, you go to home of Curry, Bradford, Rochdale, Oldham, Birmingham, Leicester, Wolves, East London, West London.
Hey, nothing wrong with Newcastle, mate. Honestly, for curries, there's some great curry houses, but Brighton Road's probably the best one.
Stole by UTE, says Julie. Do you think Levy at Spurs is quite clever with the signing of the next big talent in South Korea? The revenue generated from shared sales is immense. Son, I made them a fortune over the years. You'll be sleeping with a kangaroo soon. And your Postecoglou. Yeah. So, here you go. But
I mean,
what? Yeah,
I didn't see any of that. I'm going to have to see if I can find the interview and watch it and just see what he says, because I'm intrigued now.
Apparently, I think he's dug himself a big hole there. Right, Tony, what would be your starting 11 for the game tomorrow?
Oh, well, tomorrow, Vlachodimos in goal.
Yep.
But we know Eddie's going to go with Dubravka. His favourites again. The back four will be Livramento, Shea, Byrne.
Oh,
and
see, I'll be tempted to drop Shea. His attitude stinks right now.
But who's going to go? Who are going to put in there though, Pete?
People say you could play. Do you know what? Why not give another left centre back another opportunity?
Exactly.
I'm sorry, but Shea's attitude is absolutely stinking, and I think it's affecting Byrne's game as well, in my opinion, as well. I'm not sure if he'll get another contract, but I wouldn't want to play Kelly because Kelly was a liability the last time he played. Well, he was, but could he do any worse than Shea at the moment?
I mean, Kelly, we've seen how well he played against Chelsea.
I know it was one game, but I just
Yeah,
think
but that was
Shen.
Chelsea reserve, so they were
I
terrible.
just think Shen needs a rocket up the arse to say, right, you're on the bench because your attitude's wrong completely.
This is a problem. We haven't got another right-sided centre back to put in there to challenge him. That's the problem, and that's
If
why he thinks,
only
well, he's fit. His name's on the team sheet week in, week out.
If only he didn't get injured. Emil Kraft should have gone in that position.
Yeah, I agree. So that's that back four. Midfield three, I want to see tomorrow is I want to see Bruno, Tonali, and Joe Willock. If Joe Linton's not fit enough to play.
I said give Joe Linton a break. I think he needs it.
But I reckon if Joe Linton does miss out, I reckon he'll play Tonali, Bruno, and Longstaff.
Okay.
And then up front, it's going to be Murphy on the right, Isak middle, Gordon left. That's the way I would want to see that team play.
Do you know what? Murphy, fair play to him. He's done very well the past 2 games.
Yeah, he has. Yeah.
Because going on the right doesn't work. Barnes on the right doesn't work as well. Whereas Murphy is a natural right winger. He can get those balls in. And there you are.
That's the team I would like to see, but whether that's the team that will start, we do not know. With Eddie Howe, we do not know.
Well,
we saw the crap stories come out the other day that Tonali wanted to leave and everything created by the Italian media. Then Fabrizio Romano puts it out there saying his agents actually said there's no truth in it because Tonali's very happy at Newcastle. So there you go. And Fabrizio Romano don't just put out shite either. So, he could just put that out, and he's got a reputation and he wouldn't want to tarnish his reputation. So,
I mean, in fairness, he said João Pedro to us was pretty much a done deal, and that didn't happen.
And it was Isak instead.
Yep.
That was because Newcastle pulled the plug at the last minute because they realised Isak.
Yeah.
And that's what I'll give Dan Ashworth credit for getting some of these players in at the club. That weren't done by Eddie Howe, but were by Ashworth. Isak, Tonali. Was Botman another one, wasn't he?
Well, no, I think Botman, we were after him in the... Yeah, we were after Botman in the window before that, before we signed Byrne.
Yeah, we tried.
Bruno was signed by Steve Nixon.
Yes, he was. Totally was.
Apparently, Byrne was only supposed to come in as a makeshift just for now, and then he wasn't supposed to be playing full,
I mean,
regular.
apart from the last couple of games, he's done pretty well this season.
I think once Botman's back in match fit, I think he'll be back in there.
Yeah, apparently it's looking late December or early January for Botman.
He's playing for the under-21.
He's going to get. I think that's a good idea to give him some game time for the under-23s, so he can get it. Some fitness back into him. Sting at 10, Nobler at right, Sam Fender at 6, but Joe says no. Jimmy Neal at number 6. Oh, Jimmy Neal was a cracking singer.
I'll tell you what, Pete.
Lying. Oh, yes, what a song that was as well.
Tell you what, Pete, I think the World Cup qualifying draw, by the way, I think that's a great group for England. Serbia, Latvia, Andorra, Albania, it's a great group. That I'm not being funny, but England should win that group in a canter. Yes, exactly. Serbia will be tough, but look, Thomas Tuchel's the manager now, not Gareth Southgate. We scraped past Serbia in the tournament 1-0. Under Tuchel, we'll play a lot better than what we did under Southgate. And look, Newcastle comes first, but I've always been patriotic when it comes to the country, whether we win or not. And at the end of the day, it's England. And I think everybody should get behind it because I think we should walk this group literally. We should do. We should literally walk it. I mean, look, no disrespect to Andorra, they ain't going to score past us, are they? But then again, we didn't say that. We said that about San Marino, and they scored after 9 seconds, didn't they? But that was under Graham Taylor, though. But we did come back and win 7-1. But look, I think that's a cracking group for England.
Did we concede against San Marino?
1993. I think that goal kind of stopped us.
Was it early 2000 when apparently it was from a corner? Was it not in early 2000? Apparently, was it like from a corner?
No.
They got a corner
No,
and
that's
scored
not.
it.
No,
David Seaman was in goal at the time.
Wasn't that Macedonia?
Ah,
maybe
yes,
it
I think
wasn't
actually it
Enquiry.
was.
Because that player then was a Sakiri then signed for West Brom because he scored 2 goals in that game. He then signed for West Brom on the back of it
Yeah, well, there you are.
because he scored from a corner.
But
Yeah,
Jimmy
'cause-
Neal in goal. I thought Jimmy Neal was a class singer.
but I mean, what do you think about that, Pete? I mean, that draw for England, I think that's a cracking group, isn't it?
Should get out of that, no problem.
Yeah, I mean, I'm predicting us to come top, Serbia second, Albania third, Latvia fourth, Andorra fifth.
Well, there you are.
Northern Ireland's got a tough group. They've got Germany or Italy with Slovakia and Luxembourg. Scotland have got Portugal or Denmark, Greece and Belarus, which will be a tough
Actually-
group as well.
Scotland, I believe, have got Greece in the Nations League playoffs as well.
Yeah,
Because if Scotland lose that, then Greece, they go down and Greece go up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Belgium, Wales, North Macedonia, Kazakhstan, Liechtenstein. You expect Wales to qualify from that group.
Oh, I think it's
Really
just the top team that. I think it's just the top team that gets the automatic spot, and the second place goes into the playoff.
Julie Cezanne on the left wing and Dick on the right. Yeah.
But apparently Tuchel says qualification is key. He says we have to be serious, determined and sure what we are for. He says the gap closes more and more between the big and small nations. We have to earn our top spot.
We do.
There you are. Well,
I
apparently,
mean,
according to
Italy,
Tuchel,
them last couple of tournaments.
yeah.
So I may have to go to a couple of Wembley games, I think.
Yeah. Apparently, Tuchel said one of his players he's going to call up is Ben White.
Of course he is.
Well, we'll see how it works.
That's if he
Derby have won
back,
4
that's for England again.
Derby have won 4-0.
Portsmouth are going
Portsmouth's going down, aren't they? Matt Ritchie played tonight, didn't he, as well?
He had a
Aye.
nightmare. They said he had a nightmare.
He's on the
tonight.
right. He's still playing on the right wing. Like, surely make more sense for him to go on the left. I mean, to be fair, he's more used to the right, but still.
Just remember Matt Ritchie scoring that winning penalty against Man City at St James's.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
And then the celebration,
And the
kicking the corner flag.
Oh, yes. When they go against Man United as well.
Remember when he kicked the corner flag and snapped it?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and the corner flag went in the bloke's bollocks.
That was against Chelsea
Chelsea.
when we won 1-0.
Isaac Hayden.
That's Steve Bruce. When
Oh,
he scored the winner.
It was the only shot in the game when we scored it, and we won 1-0.
Aye.
Yeah.
Hey, good grief.
But the thing is, if you go back to like Eddie Howe, I mean, people are saying that, people are saying that, oh, maybe he's not being trusted with the funds. I mean, when he's coming out, when we're being linked with players like Tavernier, Marcus Tavernier, I'm thinking, no, thank you. I don't want players like that. Stop it. Why do we want these mediocre players? If we want to excel and go to the next level, we've got to stop bringing these players in. Like, maybe they don't trust Eddie now after like signing Lloyd Kelly and on 150 grand a week.
Right winger, perfect opportunity. Go and get Cherky from Leon.
Yes, he scored
I've
last
heard
night.
things about his attitude,
Bakayoko.
but we'll see. But then again,
Bakayoko as well, aren't we?
yeah. I mean, I feel like you can't really win when it comes to things like, do you want Eddie in or out, or who do you want on control? But kind of feels like with the transfer window, we want a striker because of Wilson's injury. Like, Mitchell's identifies someone from a league that's nowhere near the quality of the Premier League, but it's a promising young striker. Whereas Eddie identifies Calvert-Lewin. Somehow, some people would probably say Calvert-Lewin just because he was Eddie's pick. I mean,
the problem is,
don't want that.
The problem is because Paul Mitchell now wants to shop abroad in other markets, and that's the thing.
Good on him. That's what we need to do.
The thing is, apparently Apparently, there is talks with Jonathan Davis representatives. Apparently.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. I mean,
thanks, guys. Good night. Cheers, Stephen, for coming on.
I'm surprised.
Tuning in.
I'll be honest with you. I'm surprised he's still at Liel.
I reckon if we go in and if we can sort of broker any deal with his representatives, we could go in there in January and get him on a cut price deal because Lille might say, right, we'll sell him rather than losing them for free.
Absolutely, Tony.
By the way, buying from Lille usually works for us. Kabay, Debussy, Spotman.
We have a good relationship.
Yes, looks like we do have a good relationship.
Can't get the keep. And I tell you another thing.
Sure,
next season we have to upgrade on Pope. We have to get a new number one ahead. Pope's finished on Friday, I'm afraid.
What the hell is all this serious football talk on P? Well, it is a football show as well, Pop. We do have the banter and the laughs, but we do like to include a lot of football talk as well. That's what we like to do as well. So,
but with the way Pope's been lately, I think we need to replace Nick Pope
in the summer. I mean, it'll be hard to get a new number one keeper in the January, but I think the summer we need to look for a new one.
A couple of keepers I've got in mind is one, a Lille keeper, Chevalier, or two, Kelleher from Liverpool. I think he's a cracking keeper. I know he made that error against us, but look, he's played bloody well for Liverpool. He's a good keeper.
I think I've made a mistake on the way.
I've not seen it wacky, so I've gone too far down and not read previous comments.
All right.
I'd love a chicken for Christmas, says Chris.
I think, actually, speaking of colour, I think I made a mistake in my fantasy team tonight because I just looked at form for keepers because I sold Sanchez from Chelsea, put Kelleher in, and then I realised, actually, shit, he's probably not going to play tomorrow because Alisson's back and he played against Girona.
He did, yes. There you go. There you go. So, yeah. But it's a huge game for us tomorrow. It really is. It's a must-win game. Even a draw's not good enough. We were linked with Trafford. Yes, we were.
Oh, no, thank you.
Our revoir to this awesome channel. Until next time. Cheers, Alessandro. Really appreciate your support as well. So,
sure.
But let's wait and see what happens. If we get the 3 points, that's great. Would have preferred if we just went in for Mamadashvili. Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. Totally, yes. Would have been a cracking goalkeeper as well. So, yeah.
Saying that though, you might put saying that though, you might not play Alisson tomorrow because he's only just come back, so you might have played him in that game to get his match fitness up, and he may play Kelleher tomorrow.
Could do.
Well, they do have the Carabao Cup against Southampton coming up.
You might not want to play him in 2 games in a row in quick succession. So,
all right.
That's what I reckon anyway. So it might be safe for Kelleher and with teams.
Absolutely, totally, yes. Even Joe thinks we dropped a bollock and not getting him. Chippaz, do you want to answer to that one? Because it's definitely not true.
No, I don't have X.
There you are.
Twitter or whatever you call it these days.
Hi, lads. Anyone know how John Sinclair he's not done any live in the last 2 months? I think he's
done live yesterday.
I think he done on someone else's channel. He must have screen shared it to his. See you in a crisis without a midfield and goalkeeper. Yeah, they're really struggling.
Yeah, John doesn't do a lot of lives now. Gary's doing a lot of like different vlogs and that.
He is, absolutely. So
yeah.
There you are. Anyway, unfortunately, that is the end of the show, I'm afraid. So it's been great. As great as always. We've had a great laugh tonight as well.
Old Trafford hospitality.
So
is he actually doing Old Trafford hospitality? Fuck off.
I don't know. Probably not.
Would surprise if it cost over $1,000 for there.
That would cost you a lot of money for there.
Silly. But anyway, but
then
that's it for the
then you get a burnt pie.
But that's it for tonight's show, I'm afraid. Thank you to everyone that's come in, everyone that's came on the show as well. Mason being co-host and all the guests have come in, and those two have popped up in the live chat as well. And thank you to the mods on the channel for incredible job that you do as always. Next content that will be out will be quick thoughts after the game because I'm at the game tomorrow. Fan reactions as well. And either the same night or the next day, match review and player ratings as well. So that's what we got coming out throughout the rest of the week. What we're going to do next is get the score predictions as well for tomorrow. Lawrence,
2-1 Newcastle.
goal scorers.
Isaac and Gordon for us. For Leicester, I'll go with Buonanotte.
Okay, well then.
Gaio.
Well, Chippaz, you've given to give you score prediction.
Yeah, unfortunately 2-2.
And your goal scorers?
For us, I'm going to say Isaac with both of them, and for them, I'll say Vardy for both of their goals.
Why not Ayew? Fuck's sake.
Ayew is shite, Mason. Honestly, what do you say? Oh. He's shit.
Who is?
Jordan Ayew. He's fucking crap. Terrible.
He's
And
fucking
Tony,
You'll be getting your fucking words when I see you tomorrow when he fucking scores, like.
Well,
if he scores tomorrow, Mason, I'm going to throttle you. No offense.
I'm going to stay. I'm going 2-1 Newcastle. Tight win.
Goal scorers.
Just mind. Although it's going to be a nervy game.
Well, I think Leicester are going to be quite light in midfield. No Sumer, no Ndidi, apparently. If that face plays tomorrow, hopefully we've got a chance because he's awful.
But Van Nistelrooy's doing well as a manager for them as well, and he saw.
He does. Well, he is.
I
But let's
mean-
see. I mean, if he goes with that face at the back, hopefully we got a chance because he's fucking dog shit.
Yeah, so goal scorers, I'm gonna think outside the box. Yeah, I'm gonna say obviously Isak will be on the score sheet along with Tonali.
Oh, and for the Leicester goal,
I reckon Jamie Vardy will score for them because
right?
it's Martin Dubravka, he'll outpace him and outdo him.
And what shows we got coming up on the Footy channel? Yeah, because
Yeah. Well, tomorrow I'm actually at a game at 3:00, so I won't see the Newcastle game. I'm actually going to watch Mildenhall Town versus Heybridge Swifts.
hospitality.
No, it's not hospitality. It is just because what it is I play for Mildenhall Town Walking Football Club, and because we haven't had any games for a few weeks because of the weather, the club have kindly said we are entitled to a free entry tomorrow for the game in the Isthmian League Division 1 North. So I'm going to take that offer up and go down, have a couple of drinks, watch the game.
Why not, Tony? Why not?
It's great because you can actually stand in the pitch side with a beer in your hand, which is nice, because you tend because it's only non-league games you get that at, you don't get that in the league now. But so I've got that tomorrow. So then so there will be a video goes up for that one. So do keep an eye out for that as well. It's only 10 minutes drive from where I live. It's a nice little club, Mildenhall Town. It really is. Very community based, and I'll take some footage. I'll even take some footage of Mildenhall Town for you, like the town itself, and give you a little idea. It's only a small market town. And then next week, I've got to get up at 5:00 in the morning next Saturday because then I'm off to Doncaster.
Oh.
Yeah. Got to get the 7:25 train because it's a 12:30 kickoff, and I've got to be at Doncaster by 9 a.m. So, but I'm doing hospitality at Doncaster, and I get a stadium tour,
nice,
and as well as a breakfast buffet, then a brunch, half-time refreshments, for 50 quid. So look, can't go wrong for a League Two game. Hospitality for 50 quid, you can't go wrong with that. So there'll definitely be a vlog for that as well. So do check that out when that gets uploaded next week as well. I'm looking forward to that one, Doncaster. They're only doing it cheaper because it's Christmas weekend as well, and trying to do it for families to get families involved. So I think it's great because they're doing breakfast with Santa for the kids for like 25 quid, which I think is fantastic.
That's great cause.
And they played Tranmere Rovers, so and we've had player from Tranmere Rovers. Well, not direct from there, but he's come via there, and that's Ryan Taylor. But he started his career at Tranmere Rovers. I remember when I first seen him start for Tranmere Rovers, and I thought, I wouldn't mind him at Newcastle United. And then we ended up with him, didn't we? But look, yeah, so I've got that game to go to next week at the. It used to be called the Keepmoat Stadium, it's now called the Eagle Power Stadium.
There you
go. So that I'm doing that. So there's quite a bit coming up on the channel.
Anyway,
so just keep an eye out.
One thing I need to do is end the poll. So we'll get the results in quickly. Right, the poll is finished. It was in results of Eddie in, already out. 42% of the vote are in, 57% are out. We've had 57 votes as well. So a lot of people are thinking that's it for Eddie Howe. And again,
says Bob Leicester.
There you go.
Peter, are you staying on? Are you staying backstage?
Yeah, I might do.
Right, I'm just going to quickly brush my teeth. I'll see you in a bit. See you all the rest of
He's going to brush it.
Fucking hell.
Brush me teeth. Julie says, great show. Cheers, Julie. Great Salford's hospitality. Great show. Hit the thumbs up. Goodbye, everyone. And take care. Good night, folks. Good night, guys. Great show as always. Cheers, John. My name is P.D. Mason, Chippaz, Tony, Lawrence, and all. Ben Pie like that 100-day in a loss. See you later. Yep, Tony just said what's coming up. We make poor strikers look good, and every two under the tune.
What's he going to brush his teeth for? Has he been muffed, Ivan?
Oh, God. You most likely will score against us. Oh, Jesus. Don't jinx it, coffee. That's what Mason says when he... Then the longer it goes, the more worried Leicester will nick it. A lot of them family clubs.
His teeth ready for Channel 900.
Ryan Taylor will he handball and go down like a... Oh, yeah, I think you'll get mixed up with Stevie Taylor, Wacky.
Yes, Stevie Taylor.
Tomorrow, Miosticks will be out of the fence, I think, says Christopher. Chippaz told him to go brush his teeth. Chippaz gets pocket money if brush his teeth before 10:50.
Do you remember that when he went down against when he had been shot? That was ridiculous, that wasn't it?
Absolutely. There you are.
Tried to get away with it.
Well, that's it. Anyway, time to wrap up. Until then, everyone, see you later. Good night. Have a great weekend as well. Away the lads.
Remember, the future's bright. The future is definitely black and white.
There you go. There you are.
Away the lads and the lasses.
There you are. See you there, guys. Take care. Good night, all.
Yeah.